Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jonathan. I'm a first year PhD student at the University of Waterloo studying accounting. And welcome to another PhD vlog. And guess where I am? I'm actually at Ontario Place here in downtown Toronto. And I'm actually at this little pier place that stretches right into the lake and it just looks amazing. So Ontario Place is pretty much this huge public park that anyone can access, and it's situated right next to the lake, so it's really nice. And especially right now with the sun setting, it looks really beautiful, and especially those condos in the far distance, I think that looks really beautiful. But it's just insane how nice this area is, and I've never actually been here before, so this is just a treat. Okay, so right now we're at one of these lookout docks, which I've never noticed before actually, which is really cool because you can get up and close to the water and the view. But we're actually gonna stay out here and watch the sunset. So I'm gonna try to get a nice time lapse of the sun setting, or at least part of it. And I think we're just gonna chill here for the rest of the night. So God, this is like such an amazing place. I'm so happy right now. This is a nice little, I guess, quote unquote beach, but it's so serene, and you can see people are just kind of relaxing by the water after a hard day's work. What am I saying? And what's crazy is that even though this is just a lake, it kind of looks like an ocean, you know? Like if you were new here, it looks like I'm just staring into the abyss. What's also shocking is how clean this water is. Do you guys see that? It's like crystal clear. Good morning, everyone. How's it going? It's Friday morning and we're just outside for a morning walk. It's around 7 a.m., but this path is just packed with people being active in the morning, which is honestly a really motivating thing to see. There's a lot of people running, a lot of people are biking. So we're just gonna do a similar walk to what we did last night, get our steps in, and honestly, like you get up at 7 a.m. and you walk for like an hour and a half, and then you start your day working, you feel a lot better. So definitely looking forward to this walk. So unfortunately, I got some bad news in terms of my code. So if you guys recall, I was working on my pilot test for my summer research project for the past month. And last week when I did the coding, I found some significance and I was really excited because it kind of validated that, hey, maybe my research idea was working. Well, it turns out that that is a lie because I found out there were some major issues with my code, and I spent the last 3 days kind of fixing that chunk of the code. Particularly, I was just calculating cumulative returns incorrectly, and I realized that the way that my code was originally written was just giving me some really outrageous numbers. So after 3-4 days, I was able to fix the issue. I double checked it, making sure that it was giving me the right outputs, and now I have no significance in my code, which sucks because it pretty much tells me that my research idea isn't supported by the data. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to tinker around with some of the research design and some of the variables to see maybe I can salvage this idea somehow. Like, you know, maybe if I like measure something differently, maybe it'll give me significance, or there's another way to do it. Then if I try this alternative method, maybe it'll give me something. But right now it's not looking too great because it's not even close to being significant. And I don't know what to do. Like, I don't really know what the protocol is if you try an idea and it doesn't work, because there's a good chance that like whenever you do research that you have an idea and after you implement it, it just doesn't work out. Like, I feel like that's fine. That's part of the business. I don't know, like I'm gonna play around with it and try to do my tests in many different ways, but if it doesn't work out, I just have to tell my professor like, hey, I did my best, but it's just not working. And then I don't know if that means I just kind of like stick with it and just present what I have, or I'm guessing that I probably have to pivot to another idea, which I don't really have another idea at this point, and it's already a month in, but I guess there is probably still time to think of another new idea along the same, I guess, area. But yeah, that is currently how my Friday is going. So it's definitely not great, but I definitely don't feel, I guess, demotivated because, you know, it's research. Like, it's like the guys who are like trying to cure cancer, you know, they're not gonna find the cure for cancer like the first time they run an experiment. So I'm completely fine with this, and I'm surprisingly very calm about this ordeal. But I think it's just the nature of research, and it's just something that I have to accept that in most cases I'm gonna encounter failures, and those few times, if I'm lucky, I'll find some success. So with that being said, I'm gonna go back to coding. Right now I'm just testing out different things, and as the code is running, I'm just kind of reading some papers on the side just to kind of expand my knowledge within the field. But I think that's probably going to be the agenda for today, just keep running these tests. And I'm definitely planning to go outside for a little bit of a walk later this afternoon. Hopefully it doesn't start raining. But yeah, that is where I stand right now. So it's National Donut Day, and here in Canada, you can get a free Krispy Kreme donut. So it's a New York cheesecake donut. I've never had this flavor before. It does look really, really good. So why don't we take a bite right now? It's got a cream filling. Does it taste like cheesecake? It really doesn't.